Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool reading. We do. Hope you guys are well. And before we begin, if you want to get a reading, treat yourself. Treat yourself for Christmas, right? Your birthday, Sagittarians. Today is Capricorn's birthday. Is today the 22nd? I believe it is. Yeah, happy birthday to Capricorns. But yeah. And so, but you can always treat yourself for Christmas. You can just treat yourself, Sagittarius, to a reading. I have the Tree of Life readings. They're really cool. I have the I Ching for your wisdom and your expanded awareness on something that concerns you. And the psychic readings are lots of fun. We do them on the phone. There's just a lot of goodies on my website. Go check that out. I always recommend getting the tarot spread with it at the end. It's a combination. You really get two readings with unique insight. And there's other things over there. There are. And let's get into this here. If you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below. I am Mystic Gem. You guys know I'm a gem, right? Yeah, Gemini rising, right? That's me. Yeah, all the way. And so, yeah. And we start this reading, Sagittarius, with Black Wands Redemption. So that's her name. She's a witch, and I'm not sure what she did before, but she's trying to redeem herself, right? And she's been sending in her cereal box tops, right? You guys ever do that when you were a kid? I don't even know if they have that anymore, but that used to be kind of a fun thing, right? Yeah, you could sometimes you could send away for, something very cool, right? Yeah. And anyway, and sometimes, there was also prizes in the cereal box, right? Yeah, it wasn't the cereal itself. No, that's definitely not a prize. And so, yeah, no, it's not. Especially as you get older, you're like, oh God, I was eating that? Yeah. And so Black Wands Redemption, Sagittarius, is about somebody who wants to redeem themselves, most likely, before your eyes, right? Or, unto you. Yeah, most likely. And then we have needs before wants. And whoever is redeeming themselves here in this reading, she's holding the badger, right? I feel like badgers are so interesting. Can you hold them? I don't know. Yeah, but they're interesting animals. But anyway, all animals are. Yeah, they are. And so, but this talks about, I know what I need. Somebody redeem themselves here, and they know that they need you. Like you're really what they want. It's not even wanting. They know that you're a top priority for them, that you are a need rather than a want. Your person's putting you before something else, it looks like. And here's Sylvia Plath. And I don't know if you guys know the story of her, but the name of this card is The Dark. And she's not in the dark in the closet. No, she didn't go in there, but it's about dark energy. And, she was a troubled lady. They say very talented, a poet, I believe. But, they're showing her here kind of in her wrath, right? Which rhymes with her last name, right? And God, you could be saying God, Denise, right? But, she was troubled already emotionally, and she married this man, and I don't know how much, but I know that she was, because I read up on her. Not anything really long or elaborate, but, so she married the man, and she was already a teacher, professor at the university, and then she married one who was there, and while she was home taking care of the kids, he was out cheating on her. Maybe somebody's being left behind here, because she's really angry here. Her skirt is red veins, and so are her fingernails, and she's in a trance. Yeah, she is. She's in a trance here, and she's got her third eye kind of over this soup, or this concoction, yeah, if you will, right? It's not really soup. And the rabbit's here, and here he is, little cute bunny rabbit. And he said, yeah, we need to shift our paradigm here. He did. And so this rabbit here is about waiting to take an adventure. We do have this card within the next few months, right, from the angels. And so the history card is here, all right? It's reversed. And this is about, Jamaica Kincaid wrote about her history, but when we see the history card reversed, somebody from your past looks like they're coming back. Maybe they went through a really dark time here, possibly. But somebody could be being left behind. When we see needs before wants, it's possible here. And a choice was made. Here is the staircase, right? I call this the double doors, or they're not really double. There's two doors here. The two of doors, I used to call this card, right? And so it is about a choice. And, as you ascend the stairs, you have to, pick door number 1 or door number 2, right? And so each of these choices or doors is a person or a major choice. And this can be the Queen of Pentacles down here. This is really interesting here. Yeah, I can. Here's the Queen, and here's the diamond is the pentacle. Maybe somebody's an earth sign. This is a number 22, and this is about stability. This choice has to do with stability because 22 is a 4. Unless you're 22, Sagittarius, right? It must be great to be 22. I feel like it is, and it is, and it isn't. Yeah, it depends how how mature we are, right? At 22, I was, I don't know, 14. Here we have the dog, and we have the determined man. A choice has been made here for loyalty. So you're being chosen, Sagittarius, because you are the need before the want. Right? Maybe, you were a badger before, right? She's holding the badger, the little animals are with her. Were you badgering somebody, Sagittarius? And so here's the dog, and then here is the man, the determined man. Yeah, and he's here with his, nice rib cage, basically, right? And he's a little older looking guy, kind of, but that doesn't really matter here. No, it doesn't. I'm just kind of describing the cards. And so you've been chosen because somebody's loyal to you. That's really how this looks. And it looks like they're coming within the next few months. For some, it could be maybe, sooner than that. It could possibly be here. Interesting, right? Your Venus period is, I believe it's the next period for you. Within your destiny kind of forecast, which is love. Of course, your Venus period, maybe they will come in the Venus period. It starts sometime in January, toward the end. Yeah, toward the end. And so maybe they will come in the Venus period because it can happen, especially during that time. So the bottom of the deck here, Sagittarius, is the Four of Cups. Something's being like resisted, rejected, turned down. Turned down's a nice word, yeah. Yeah, rejected is more of a Sagittarian term, isn't it? It's terrible. Okay, but sorry guys. It's just, But the Four of Cups is really, he doesn't want this cup, right? So somebody's being turned down. And it's, you're the adventurer here, Sagittarius, and the need before the want. And this person did something here with Black Wand's redemption, unless that's you, because she's trying to redeem herself before the other witches. She said, yeah, quit being mean to me, right? She said, you're just jealous. No, she didn't say that. She's pretty, right? No, she did. I don't know what she did, but maybe she just didn't want to be a witch. Maybe this person didn't want to be with you, but there's some type of redemption here. Redeeming, right? Yeah, redeeming. Yeah. And so let's see what we have. And we start with the Emperor. And Judgment is here, and we're gonna do this because Judgment really is has a couple of naked people here. They're very happy, right? Yeah. And so let's see what else we have. We have the Queen of Wands. That's you, right? Unless you be reincarnated as this little black cat, Sagittarius, baby, right? Okay. And the Tower. Look at this reading here. Two of Swords reversed, Two of Wands. Lots of choices here with these twos. Yeah, there's a choice at the door, right? The Two of Doors that I spoke of, which is right here. Yeah. And, yeah. So there's choices being made. We have 3 twos, basically. And, And so the heart of the matter here is the Emperor. Whoever is redeeming themselves is taking control of their life. Yeah, you can't redeem yourself. I mean, I shouldn't put it like that. You may not, or you will not. You're unable. It's unlikely that you can redeem yourself without stepping into your power, right? That has to do with everything, right? Redeeming yourself, maybe in terms of your own health or whatever it is, redeeming. Yeah, which has to do with, I don't know, it has to do with kind of reinventing yourself, basically. But this Emperor here is unable, he's able to do it. He is, right? Now Judgment is here I feel like there's a rebirth here, and somebody takes control of their life. There's going to be a rebirth here, and this person's going to come tell you, Sagittarius, and they're going to blow their horn. Yeah, little boy blue, right? Yeah, let's see what we got here, whoever this is. Maybe it's a woman. We have the Magician, and this is helping you. Somebody really wants this manifestation, right? You don't become the magician unless you really, really want it. You could, right? And when you want it, you take action. You don't just say, Santa Claus, please bring me blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't work like that. Only when we're kids, right? Yeah, and even there's a condition on that. You're supposed to behave, right? Yeah. So, somebody, this is what's helping you. Somebody standing in their power. We see the Magician and the Emperor. And maybe there's an Aries here. These are both Aries, Aries cards. And, we have Scorpio twice. Judgment and the Tower. And the King of Cups is here. But it may be other people. And down here is the Seven of Wands. And this is coming into play here, the Seven of Wands. This is resistance, and we saw the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is like a resistance. Somebody's resisting somebody here. And that could be the person that's being resisted could be this very angry woman. Because she was really angry. And then, she took her own life. She was that upset about it. Right? You never get that upset about anybody else. Take your own life. Good God, no. Let's see, we got Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So, this is what's coming into play here. You may be, I don't feel like this is you. This is whoever's in this reading behaving like the Emperor, the Magician, and this angel coming to declare or request more, because redemption is a humble energy, right? It's not like, hey, you better take me back. Right? So, here's Judgment. So this is, the angel, the rebirth is like a redemption in itself, isn't it? You're able to come back to life and, do some good, right? That's what somebody's doing here. But they're coming to declare this. And this Seven of Wands down here, whoever is redeeming themselves and standing in their power, wanting to a rebirth with you, is resisting something else. Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups. Maybe you feel overwhelmed waiting for this. You could. But this, for me, is the same person here. And that is often kind of the energy here of the same, like one person that is really being affected here. Because I don't believe the readings get that complicated. No, I don't feel like they do. They're here to kind of bring a message, not like five. That's how I see it. Unless you're putting up oracles, right? Oracle after oracle, then that's a little different. But I feel like somebody here is whoever this Redeemer is, right? This would be the name of my church when I was a kid, right? And we have the Queen of Cups. And we also have the King. We have the Three of Swords. You see right here, there's a third party, some type. Somebody's being rejected here. Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, OMG, resisted or rejected or stand back. No. Because they want this, the Knight of Cups. Here's the Three of Swords with the Queen of Cups. There's a tower right here. In the past, somebody had a powerful realization that they wanted to redeem themselves before your eyes. Not poof. Maybe, kind of poof, redeem. I'm redeemed, or, but, I feel like somebody here had a powerful realization about it. Yeah, they did with the tower. I'm sure they did. And they really kind of reconsidered. This person has reconciled. It's more like reckoned. Yeah, it's more like reckoned with themselves. Like, I'm accepting some ending here. They might accept that, you might throw a shoe at the door when they show up, Sagittarius. Because there's some type of humility here because they did something. Or, Black Wand's redemption, she wants to be seen as humble in their eyes or something, as a good witch. And so this person wants to be seen. They want you to see them in this, light, in this good light, or a humble way, kind of. This Three of Swords was what they did here. Maybe they broke your heart. But there's a rejection in here, or resisting somebody. Somebody here gets kind of left out right here. This card, the Dark. Yeah. All right, so let's continue here. And the Two of Swords shows up reversed. And that's the only reversal we have. And that shows up in the near future with the King of Swords. Yeah. So these are both like decision and, kind of, just of the mind cards, the swords, Two of Swords, reverse King of Swords. Somebody made their decision. And this person was probably at a stalemate. Maybe it's because of this, the Dark, possibly. And that could be just for a few. It could, but somebody does want to redeem themselves, Sagittarius. So, they're going to show up super humble. Maybe they have gifts, peace offerings, whatever they have, right? So this has already been made here. And this crossroads kind of, or this kind of stalemate, I feel like there was one here. It's also possible this person feels that they may not be able to redeem themselves before you. The Two of Wands, here's another kind of crossroad card. This is how you're being affected. But the crossroads turns into a choice in the higher energy of this card, right? And let's get a card here. And we have now the Seven of Wands again. All right, so here, this is how you're being affected. Yeah, so this person has chosen you and something else is resisted here. Rejected, resisted, turned down. Because the Four of Cups supported that at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, as you will recall. Right? Is it still here? No, because we kind of took some cards out of the deck, right? Yeah. Eight of Wands is how you affect them. This person wants change. You've impacted them in this way where they want change and growth. This is very much a Saturn type of Uranus energy, like unexpected change. And this is how you have affected them. I feel like this person did not expect this because of this Tower. Look at that. They did not expect a change. They probably, maybe they left with this, big fat head, right? Like, I'm the best, I'm a star, right? And Sagittarius, I don't know, I'm the Lord and you're the serf. Maybe they left like that. I'm not sure, right? But there is some type of a sorry in this reading, and apology, humility, redemption, and a resisting somebody else. And that Eight of Wands is confirming that. Yeah. Let's get a card on the Eight of, the Eight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. So these are completions. This is how you have affected them. They're ending something. As I said, and it has been burdening to them. The King of Cups is your hopes and fears. Maybe they're a water sign. This could simply be about love. Maybe you're hoping that they have figured out their love life. The King of Cups is supposed to be able to do that. Any element that you sit in a throne, right? This is responsibility, sitting in this throne, right? But it doesn't mean anything in the real world, no. And we have the Five of Wands, and I feel like you are hoping this person is not challenged because of this major redemption in this reading. High Priestess. Maybe there could definitely be a Pisces or a Scorpio in this reading. The Queen of Cups is here. The King is here. And the Tower. And what's the other card here? Judgment, which is here. These are Scorpio cards. Pisces is also the High Priestess. But you're hoping there's something here. This person is challenged. You know that. Maybe this is you being challenged here, because the readings can be switched, and sometimes it's hard to see who's who. Yeah, that's why they have that book. I remember when I was a secretary at Chevron, they had this book called Who's Who. I feel like it was about all the bigwigs, right? Who's who? Did they put my name in there? No, you were a secretary. Eight of Swords showing up here in the outcome. Eight of Wands again. Okay, so the eights are about change and growth, basically. They can be about eternity. They can. It's eternal, right? The strength card is the number 8, and it has the infinity symbol on it. There is like an eternity element to it. But here we have the 8 of Wands twice. This is in your potential outcome. There's going to be change here, and there's going to be a release. And we see the release building. We see it here. This is the resistance, the 7. This is part of the release. It goes to the 8 here, regardless if this is the swords and this is the wands. We have 8s twice in the reading. We have completions, and we have 2 7s. So we understand the theme here. Somebody is being resisted, and this is a very overwhelming completion for somebody. The 10 of Wands is here with, where's that other 10 at? It's another 10 here. Well, I don't see it here. But, you know, in the outcome, Sagittarius, this is somebody, this person here too feels like, maybe it's you here who feels this, but this 8 of Wands is feeling very stuck. But the whole point about this, especially since it's an 8, going to the 9, which is a completion, is to step out of this. And we start the reading with the Emperor and the Magician. Somebody is definitely stepping out with their power. Yes, they are. And in the outcome is the 8 of Wands, and this is creating change. I also feel like you have communication coming here. Yeah, I feel like you do. And this person made a hard decision. 2 of Swords, King of Swords, and then this card is down here, which is, you know, originally a crossroads. Here's a major choice right here. Yeah, this person made it. And they're not sure, possibly, how you may see them. What kind of a light you will see them in, right? Maybe they think you're going to be this energy here. Sylvia Plath, really angry. Boy, if they think you're going to be like that, they may not show up, Sagittarius, all right? We're going to end this reading. Thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.